Hey honeybees, I am engaged. I'm engaged. If you follow me on Instagram, you already know the tea. So if you're not already following me, you should probably follow me because really that's where all the tea gets spilled first. I wanted to do a video today to share with you guys a little bit more about my engagement and just to celebrate together. I figured if I started coming on camera with an engagement ring on, you guys were gonna start asking questions anyways. So I thought I would tell you guys all about it. So yeah, I'll talk a little bit about the proposal, how I met my fiance, ring of course, and I'm gonna share with you guys what's in my wedding planning bag. It's gonna be a long overdue video, so grab a snack, sit back, and let's go. My boyfriend proposed to me, well, he's now my fiance. You guys like my no longer a girlfriend, now a fiance shirt? My fiance proposed to me on July 28th. That's actually his birthday. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about how that actually ended up happening. But first I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about how I met my fiance and how we got to this place. Very long story short, I met my now fiance. I guess you could consider it a blind date maybe. When I first started out working in mortgages, actually my manager at the time kept telling me she had this great guy that I would be perfect with. In my mind, I'm like, dude, you don't even like really know me that well to set me up with someone, and I'm totally not like a risk taker when it comes to dating, if that makes sense. So she was like, yeah, I know this perfect guy for you and you guys would literally be perfect together. And of course I was very cynical about it, and I was like, okay, but I was like, I'm gonna be nice, you know, I'll humor her. I met my fiance on Valentine's Day of all days. We ended up going to a local cigar bar that my coworkers and my manager all go to, and she was like, you should come with me, you'll get to meet him. I had just passed my loan officer exam, so I was like, that's cool, we can go celebrate and I'll be nice and that'll be the end of it. I met Dale and he introduced himself to me and just started talking to me and getting to know me. He knew that I had just passed my loan officer licensing exam, and so he offered to buy a bottle of champagne. I was like, okay, that's great. So he bought us all a bottle of champagne and we all just kind of sat down and talked and had a good time. There was no pressure. It wasn't like a one-on-one blind date kind of situation, so it wasn't awkward. He was just really cool, really open. He ended up, I think, buying another bottle and we just had fun. Like, we just had a great time. At the end of the night when I went home, he was like, you know, can I have your number? I'd like to get to know you, blah, blah, blah. He asked me out on our first date. At the time, I still was, I guess you could say, trying to be nice and all of that. I liked engaging with him, but I just wasn't pressed to meet anyone. I wasn't pressed to like be going on dates. I just had started this new career, and so I was like, okay, well, we can go to dinner. I'll go on one date with him. Yeah, so I didn't really think much of it. Like, we had a good time, and then he invited me to come hang out with him for Mardi Gras weekend. They do this huge to do every year for Spanish Town Parade, so he invited me to come, and that was really where things like popped off for us. That's where like sparks really flew. From that weekend on, like, we probably saw each other every day for the next 2 weeks after that, which I don't necessarily advise. It's probably not a really good thing to start out doing, but we were like so infatuated with each other. The infatuation was cray cray. Long story short, we started out being friends. Eventually we started dating, and it led us to where we are now. The proposal. Okay, so our birthdays are 2 weeks apart, and we normally take a trip to celebrate both our birthdays, but of course we're in pandemic, so we really couldn't go anywhere. So I was like, I'm just gonna plan like a little dinner and invite some of his friends, some of our mutual friends, and I'll have like a little birthday dinner for him, get him some nice gifts, get him a cake, you know, and that'll be good for what we can do here. I called everyone like, hey, come. And as a matter of fact, one of my best friends, y'all have seen her on my channel before, Twilly, she was actually in town for a job interview. So I was like, that's perfect. Like, we can all go to dinner, we can turn up. She was supposed to be here for an interview, and she was like, oh, they might switch it to virtual. And so I was like, okay, that's like, why would they do that? Why would they have you fly all the way here, then switch it to virtual? But then I was like, we are in a pandemic, so, you know, maybe that is the case. Then she was like, oh, they canceled it. I would have thought something was fishy, except she told all our friends about this job interview. And so I was like, well, if this was a ruse, she wouldn't have told all of our friends in our group chat about the job interview and been really excited and all of this kind of thing. Okay, so I'm going right along with it this whole time. And it's so hilarious. I don't know if you guys watched the show or used to watch the show The Game. If you guys remember when Derwin was getting ready to propose to Melanie, and her friends knew but she didn't know, and she was gonna go to his game looking a hot mess, and her friends were like, no, please, like, do something with your hair, like, do something. It kind of was that situation, only because like I was a little bit down about it being a pandemic and like we couldn't travel, and I was like, we're just going to dinner with friends down the street, like I'm just gonna wear some black pants and a blazer and call it a day. And she was like, girl, no, you are not. I'm gonna help you pick out an outfit, like you need to look nice, it's your man's birthday. And I was like, okay. And she had me like dressing all the way up. She was like, you need to dress to the nines. And I was like, you know what, you're right, it's his birthday, I shouldn't, you know, get careless or lazy about what I'm wearing. It's still a celebration. So I ended up wearing this like red dress and pulled myself together after a long day of work to do my makeup and my hair and look cute. We got to dinner. It was me and Twilly. One of his friends was there. Some of my friends were there. I mean, it started off like a normal dinner. As a matter of fact, we all ordered food and we sat and we talked and we hung out. And then after dinner was over and they took away the food, they brought the cake, and so we're getting ready to sing happy birthday and eat cake, and I don't even remember what he was saying, but basically he was like, it's something, y'all, everyone says this and it's totally true. I completely blanked out. I don't even remember what he said. He said something about moving forward, and I'm just sitting there listening, and he's like, look behind you. And he had put the ring like right behind me, so I was really confused. But when I saw the ring, I was like, oh my god, what is happening? This is happening. But it didn't set in all the way yet. Finally, like, he proposed and he was like, will you marry me? And I was in such a state of shock. It's so funny, like my friends were all like, we thought you were gonna say no, because I just didn't say anything for so long. I was in such shock and I was so emotional. I just nodded. I was like, he put the ring on my finger, and I bawled like a baby. Like, I cried so hard. I cried my lashes off. I was a mess. I was like ugly crying. And they take a picture of your group table like whenever you have a birthday or something. So the picture they took, I don't even have a cute engagement picture, y'all, because I cried so hard. Literally my lash was like hanging from my eye. It is the funniest thing ever. But I still framed it because I was like, I think it's indicative of just how emotional and how excited and how shocked I was, because it was something I had thrown together last minute for his birthday. So I just really was not expecting it. It took me off guard, and I was really, really emotional. That's how we got engaged in a pandemic. Okay, girl, let's talk about the ring. I don't know if you can see it from that far. I may have to insert pictures and video footage, but what I love about this ring is that he custom designed everything. He picked out the diamond, like the actual diamond. He chose the setting. He even, Y'all, this is gonna make me cry, but he put 2 little pink diamonds on either side of the ring for me, just because, you know, he knows how much I love pink. It was just such a beautiful, personal touch. He just went through so much trouble, like to find like a private jeweler, to find the right diamond, to find the little diamond. He did a lot on this ring, and I think more than anything, that is what I'm so grateful for. The thought that was put into it. I'm just in love with it. I'm in love. And last but not least, I wanted to show you guys some of the goodies or the wedding planning things that I've gotten. This is my wedding planning bag. It's my Neverfull GM. Y'all have seen this before. I've unboxed it in a previous video. This is my wedding planning bag. It wouldn't be me if I didn't plan everything down to the T, if I wasn't completely organized. So the first thing I got, of course, was a wedding planner. This one is from Erin Condren. I really like this one because it gives you a calendar, stickers, wedding tips. It has a lot of cool pages. I always knew whenever I did get married or engaged that I would use an Erin Condren wedding planner. I also got another one. This one's from Amazon. It says Future Mrs. This one goes into a lot more detail, I feel like, on certain things. What the Erin Condren wedding planner lacks, this makes up. What this lacks, the Erin Condren planner makes up. It may seem like overkill, but y'all know me. But I just like how detailed this is. It does a breakdown of like what percentage should be spent on what for the budget. I just really like how organized it is and how there's a place for everything. Yeah, and I thought this would always be like a cute little keepsake. It does also come with some stickers to where you can do your bridesmaid proposals. It also comes with some envelopes and some thank you notes, I believe. So it comes with a lot of cool stuff. I will link it below. I got this book, the Knot Book of Wedding Lists. So this is supposed to be helpful when determining like what your style is going to be. I got this little notebook from Erin Condren. So it looks like a diamond. And then I also got this. It's a checklist from Erin Condren. It has a lot of the same stuff from the wedding planner, but this one you can kind of take on the go more. This is like the petite. I got this just when maybe I want to throw it in my bag really quick. I don't want to lug like a whole planner or bag somewhere. And then I subscribed to a wedding subscription box. It's called Miss to Mrs., the Miss to Mrs. box. Once you're engaged, they send you a box with all these goodies. All of these goodies. Oh my gosh, it's like Christmas if you're engaged. And they have different boxes that are themed different. This shirt came from the Miss to Mrs. box. Well, one of them. If you are engaged, you should definitely try that out. It's not sponsored, but I found it on Instagram and it's the cutest thing. I love it. So this was something that came in that box. It says Future Mrs. Planner. And this is not necessarily a planner. This is more so a notebook. I love it. It's cute. It's pink. It's got the elastic strap. I got this cute little personalized notebook made. This is from Amazon, and it says Future Mrs. Glover. That's going to be my last name. And it's just a regular notebook, but it's cute. Like, all these things are little keepsakes that I can throw in a box and, you know, look at every now and then, or show my children or whatever. Of course, I had to get some wedding planning stickers. You already know. So I just put them all into this binder, and these are from various places: Erin Condren, Amazon, Etsy, and it's fun. Like I said, this is another one of those things that isn't necessary, but is fun. I want to enjoy the process. I want it to be stress-free. This is how I maintain control and organization and try to reduce or eliminate stress from the wedding planning process. What is this? Oh, I got a notepad that has my future name on it. More stickers. This is from the Miss to Mrs. box. Elastics you can wear as bracelets or for your hair, whatever. Got some cute pins. These diamond ball pins. You can get these everywhere. They have them on Amazon. I think I got some on Amazon. I got 1 or 2 in my Miss to Mrs. box. Even if you're not wedding planning, I've had some of those before I even got engaged, just because I thought they were cute. This is it's called Mine Crystal Clear Carats, and this is just a little pin that you can clean your ring on the go. I haven't used this yet, actually. See if it works. Oh snap, this does work. Wow, this really does work. Yep, gonna stay in my bag. I may order another one to throw in my purse so I can take it with me on the go. But yeah, this is everything that's in my wedding planning bag right now. Obviously, with COVID right now, I'm not going a lot of places or meeting with a lot of people. So for now, that's just staying in my office by my desk. But yeah. Okay, and before I end this video, I want to hear from you guys, because doing videos like this is a little bit, I'm not going to say outside of my comfort zone, because I love doing videos like this, but I'm only going to do videos like this if you guys will watch them. I want to make content that you guys want to see, so I'm going to leave it up to you guys. If wedding videos, wedding planning videos, anything like that, budgeting for a wedding maybe is something I thought about doing. I don't know, you guys let me know what you want to know, because I do get questions on dating in 2020. There's so many topics that I can think of. I'm happy to share those with you. I've also thought of doing a Q&A, like an engagement Q&A video. So if you guys have any questions about wedding planning, about me getting engaged, dating, any of that stuff, then leave it in the comment section below. I'm so excited. I'm over the moon. I really have no clue how this is going to play out right now. We haven't set a date because things are still so up in the air with the pandemic and with the virus, and we don't know what next year will be like in terms of a vaccine and travel. And we really want to do a destination wedding, but I also want to be safe. I feel like it's selfish to ask people to put their lives at risk for me so I can have a wedding. So I don't know. We are playing it by ear, but you guys will be along for the ride. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you want to see any other wedding topic, dating advice, you have questions for me, leave them in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe so you can join the Honeybee fam. Hit that bell button so you can get notified when I upload videos. YouTube does not notify you, so you have to hit that bell button. Please give me a big thumbs up if you like this video. This is a different kind of video for me, being more vulnerable, sharing more of my personal life with you guys, putting myself out there more. So if it's something you guys like and you want to see, definitely please let me know by commenting and thumbs up. Thank you guys so much. I'm so excited. I'm so happy, and I just can't wait to see what life brings next. I love you to the bank and back, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah.